It brought them into the CT nuke round, pistol round, but on Inferno as well. Man's got a plan. Cirque with the P250 armor. Not quite the triple raid boss anymore, but it will do. EG moving up ult, and they will meet Astralis in apartments, who are double pushed down with these pistols. Triple B avoided for now, but with Stan holding that push and the util, they can always go back. That's if they survive the apartments. This is the bomb. This is the round here being decided. Zip drops them both in the pre-fire, and that has just thrown this round into disarray. It's a reset and recovery mission. But Astralis have at least conceded the bomb. They go, fine, you want it, you can have it. And they fall back into a 4-man A-hold. EG is so scared of getting it back under control, but they finally grabbed it. Where will they go from here?
Right now, Zip might have stolen the bomb in the first 2 kills. This is where we need to remind him. Swiper. No swiping from Zip. Down in the pit. Oh, little explorer out through long. Cirque getting spotted. Device gonna deal with Oboe. Oh, nice tap from Cirque. Does that spur you on to find anything else, though? The bomb's lost at short side. Cirque. And he's the last man left, so we've really invested in the Cirque story. Let's see if there's any more to be found here. One is the extent of it, with Glaive picking up the trade from CT, and Astralis finding yet another pistol.
Okay, starting to sell me on the Julies. When Astralis start using them, that's when I start believing. I'm not a fan, usually. Don't really ever see them get anything done, but there we go. That's a good example. Just spamming in the apartments and killing the bomb there. I mean, EG forcing. They always have on these T sides. Astralis have won all their CT pistols, and EG always go for Deagle armor. This is no exception. Astralis not meeting them in the middle, not playing aggressive, just going about their tendencies and setting up util with Banana. Going to be a lot of that. So EG respect it. No interest in getting blown up like a balloon. So they just leave the bottom of B and group up in apps instead, blocking each other on the way in.
A lot of people have wondered who's more alpha out of Breezy and Tarek. Well, Breezy kept walking and Tarek moved out the way, blocking him in the door. So
Tarek's a gentleman.
That's true as well. A gentleman indeed. Look at this. Some utility getting lined up. Looking like they want to accelerate the pace in towards A. Oboe is holding on to ramp control. So later in the round, if you did want to go back to B, that option is still open. And fast flanks will be denied. They flash out the long side. The bomb goes back towards ramp now for a B split. Glaive, who was watching for this, has to fall back and try and tuck himself in, ready to fight with this UMP. Astralis is still 3 strong in the A bomb site, still with only 2 players here to keep a watchful eye over B, and Glaive is smoked off. So suddenly Zip is responsible for Banana and for CT. Glaive is left trapped in a cage of his own making, and there's the pistols just clotheslining him. They just rush him down. Astralis up through Banana. They can't deny the bomb plant. They're 2 men down. But they've opened up with that first necessary kill.
Oh, Oboe's picked up as well. Tarek from spawn swinging out. No fear with the Deagle, and he calls for help. It will arrive. Double peaked is Device. And EG steal that one away. Man, they've always got surprises up their sleeves, don't they, on these force buy rounds? Never free and easy for Astralis. And yeah, Zip swinging is probably the undoing of that round, right? He is hoping that they're going to be running towards him and he can get a kill or do some damage, but Dees is just holding. They know he's trapped, and he could have waited for Glaive to assist on Coffins, but just tried to take the fight, and then it just falls apart, right? Glaive's alone, locked in church, and they just chase him. So nice rushing for EG, just staying grouped, using the numbers to their advantage. And now the pistols, well, they're in the hands of Astralis and not well armed either. No grenades, or no armor on 3. They've gone for grenades instead. So this definitely should be an easier round for EG than the last was for Astralis.
It's good that Device has been spotted challenging over in the apartments. He is the only man at A, and thus far he's the only contact that EG have made. This has sent them back to B, and they haven't seen anything here. They don't know what's on the other side of this smoke, but Astralis is stacked in this B bomb site. Oh dear, you're running into 4. You're now in an even odds battle, and with the pistols churning them up on the other side, the pennies dropped a little too late, so we need heroes to emerge. We need big players to start taking kills. Glaive is somehow able to stay alive for a moment and leaves with a parting gift. Cirque and Stan left in a 2-on-3, and Astralis are here. This bomb cannot get planted. You don't have utility to cut these angles off, and you're running out of time.
Yeah, and now the worst part is that they wait to see if there are repeats, and in doing so, it's given time for Device to get back up Banana. So now it's a 3-on-1. Cirque taps again, but everyone's getting ready to peek together. Zip dead, but it might not matter. 10 seconds, you have to stick at this point. That could have been it. That could have been the plan. Instead, the kills have to come through Cirque. Oh, he's got the time, and he wins the round. 4 frags, flicking back. And it doesn't matter that Astralis hunt him. Oh, my goodness.
Shouldn't happen, but that's Cirque for you, man. Like,
that's the wall bang on Church.
It's another one of these ones, right? Where, I mean, this time he gets it over the line, right? He's just so good in these clutches. I don't understand it. Look,
how?
Oh. I was gonna say, like, you know, if you give him the opportunity, well, to be fair, like they barely gave him an opportunity.
Yeah.
Just tell us when we're live.
Well, it looks like the analysts have come in to be the commentators now here, as Harry and Hugo are having a couple of issues, but it looks like Evil Geniuses have been able to take themselves up 3-1 and push back in towards this B site to force Astralis back. Now, Astralis, I'm still internally raging at that prior round where they didn't need to peek Cirque. They give him the kills, and they give him the round. But Astralis still, with 4 strong left alive in this round, not too worried.
That was a bit of a rough mistake coming out of Astralis. We don't see it often as Stan is trying to take some ground here. Only Device to defend this A bomb site, sitting by himself, but an M4 has to get a couple of kills there. Find the first one, falls back, can't get the second one, and that's it. Astralis, as you can see on the minimap, had 3 players positioned towards the B bomb site, and that's it. Evil Geniuses get another easy bomb plant, a retake coming in there from Astralis. 3 players alive against 3, but not a lot of utility to work with.
You see Obo trying to hold on towards short. Zipex and Glaive trying to come around the corner. Oba should have this first kill as he does take down Glaive. Now put it into a 3-on-2 situation. Evil Geniuses look to take themselves another round, but Zipex is going to respawn. Putting it down to the 2-on-2. No kick. Currently in the hands of Astralis, though, so they might just think about saving here, Pimp. And it looks like that's the decision going to be made.
Yeah, the smart decision here for Astralis. Unfortunately, the economy is not good enough. It's not built up, and that's a consequence of the round you were complaining about before, Jason, with good reason. It was not good enough from Astralis to let that one go. Evil Geniuses is off to a very strong start here, 4-1, and this is a map we expect Astralis to win. This is a game we expect Astralis to win, but so far, it's looking like EG is good playing.
All right, well, Pimp, that's our casting career now done. We got Harry and Hugo coming back in, so everyone, hope you enjoy.
Woo, great job, guys. I feel a little
That was
threatened.
really good, man.
Yeah.
And honestly, can I just say, it's lovely to have got to hear JCap back in the casting
man.
booth. That
It's been a while.
that was nice. I used to love hearing him and Tom Biz.
Yeah, apologies. PC just, turning off. As it
Yeah,
does.
it's pretty sick, man. Like, we just, little bonus feature thrown in there. Keeps you on your toes, right?
Yeah.
If you're ever having a day that feels like it's going too easy, don't you worry.
Don't you
Don't you worry one
That
bit.
screen going blue. And right now, well, the
We're
score,
going blue.
it's all orange because these T's are all over the round, all over the map. A big clutch from Cirque that should have never been allowed, and EG pick up a round off the back of it. Astralis forcing here a little bit and popping out the apartments very quick. Tarek dropping in, Magist catching him mid-air, and he's doubled up as well. The flash blinding Breezy from his teammate. Stan needs to trade, and he gets it. Magist, gone as well. Stan, clinical. 2 more in the sight. Dupree's in the pit. They have no idea. He's got the rifle in this round as well. He could put them all to rest. They think they've cleared it. They have not. Glaive needs to stay alive. Stan dropped. The bomb goes falling. Obo needs his follow-up kill as well. The last player is behind the smoke, cut off, but not for long. Zip caught by Obo, and now they focus on Glaive, who's trapped with a pistol. EG find 5 after all, and nothing went wrong for anyone.
And they all lived
Happily
ever after. Oh, isn't that nice? Well, next week on Bedtime Stories, we'll have even more tales from the Pro League. But this game's still underway, Hugo. This game is still spicing up. And, don't it taste good?
Oh, boy. That'll leave a bitter taste in your mouth if you're Astralis. Bit of the old tang. They do tangle with Breezy, getting a trade, but that's the round. It might be, at least. The bomb gets into the site. Zip is too late on the long rotate, as quick as he could have been. Does find Tarek. That might entice them back in. The re-smoke at Moto. And the danger here is how quickly EG managed to take the site. Means they now have more utility to cut off. So Astralis just go quick. They don't respect any smoke. And they go right on in to the crossfire. Both kills coming through for EG. But yeah, Astralis, if they wanted to go for it, they had to do that. They had to just barrel through, because waiting the smoke would have meant EG would have re-smoked it. They would have had more time to get position. It would have been their round. So instead, it's their round anyway. 6-1 up, a great T-side of Inferno to begin, and getting a little worried for Astralis. Are we here?
Yeah, I mean, if that's coming out of Yoda's mouth, then we're in trouble. I love it when you mix the words up like he does, man.
Yeah.
You and him look so similar
Thanks,
as well.
Harry.
Hugo.
Yeah, green skin. 2'3".
Living in isolation, very, very small. Look at this utility.
Nice nades.
My word. Talk about using the force. Astralis are coming in with it. And the nades have found good damage early on. So maybe not all plain sailing ahead of EG. Stanislaw having a lead from beyond the grave. Ouija boards are out. What's he saying? Right now, the little pointer thing, it's pointing at A. That's where EG are heading. Magisk at the arch side chooses now to reposition. The timing's pretty ugly for it, and so he's just caught as a freebie out in the open.
Vice aggressing, but he turns early, and Tarek is ready for that kill. Dupree now alone at A. He's got a lot to do. Solo Dolo spamming with a deagle, turning back, but it's actually Breezy who was right in front of him the whole time. EG own the site and probably own the round, as Astralis are left with just pistols on the retake. May as well go for it, nothing to lose. But also very little to gain, as EG will not be throwing this away. Smoke down on Moto. If you can find guns, that'd be nice if you're Astralis, but even then, nothing being gifted. And honestly, I'd be, careful with accepting a Danish gift. You might end up poisoned.
There we go. That's a link in that the non-Danish viewers might not understand.
Yeah, me, a Danish viewer, pretty pretty well informed.
Why is that joke funny, Hugo? Explain. Jokes always get funnier the more you explain
exactly.
them.
So
And I think everyone knows this.
Gift
Yeah, right.
means poison in Danish.
Oh, so
How's
you
he done
accept a Danish gift, and
Yeah. It also means marriage. Or
it
wedding.
also means
It's a wedding,
marriage.
So
Marriage is poison in Denmark.
Yeah, two of the same things apparently. Watch yourself. Right now, EG in holy matrimony with Astralis, 7-1, feeling thank you, and Astralis.
Yeah, but man, EG got it all in the prenup right now, haven't they? Look at this, 7-1 in the lead.
Oh, Astralis are not taking half their winnings.
No, man, they ain't taking anything right now. They're coming in with another investment. Device has got the orb. Rifles for everyone else, apart from Glaive, is on a UMP. He at least gets the kit and util behind it. But man, this is so one-sided, like so dominant from EG early. And I think, you know, the moment you have Cirque winning rounds, like that clutch, right, where he's like flicking between Banana and Ruins.
Like that.
I don't know, man, that's a scary Cirque to run into. When he gets the ball rolling, it's very, very hard to put a stop to him. Now donning the AWP, maybe even a head-to-head between Device and Cirque is a possibility. Here it is, the Banana fight, and Device is going to win it. A huge kill to find to open up this round.
Yeah, finally something falling in the favor of Astralis. They needed that more than ever. The early rotate goes back to A. EG looking to elevate the pace here. Device is already in position. Tarek just jumping into the flashbang. No fear on this guy, but maybe he should have some. Device on long, looking to put a stop to him. Tarek goes above the cart. Molly pushes Magista mini pit, but he is in cover right now thanks to Device. Dupree kills Breezy through a smoke, and a 2-on-5. Good luck getting out of here. Device will not let it happen. Obo in a 1-on-5. AWP, they have the money, so it's not about even, you know, saving this AWP or giving it away. There's nothing to do but die, and Device will make it so with 4 in the round. What a round from him. Needed that. Didn't really have too much chance to AWP on Vertigo. Not that they needed him to. We saw that AWP float round the map. We saw it on Glaive. We saw it on Dupree. Although that game was a lot shorter than maybe Astralis, or maybe EG were ready for it, I mean. Great round for Device, more money for EG, another chance to bite back.
Device peeking again. This time not given a fight by Cirque, who's instead holding on for a top mid peek from this AWP. Device waiting patiently on the half wall. And Glaive can leave now. Not anymore. Glaive could have left then and didn't. And so now they're just going to double up in B. Actually, Glaive's getting boosted by Device. And the A play is coming in the meantime. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. EG, they get the opening kill, and now they don't have to commit. Now they're feeling pretty good about this. Glaive starts to rotate away from B, joining up with the rest of the gang inside of A. EG have fallen silent for like the last 15 seconds or so. And they're trying to make Astralis doubt themselves. Now committing on this A play, moving up the long side. Players in apartments as well. So you've got to be ready here as these site players. There's the AUG ringing out death from the pit. Zip not able to catch them dropping down. And Obo with the entries has made this round happen.
Yeah, Glaive grabs the gun from long, but he doesn't look interested in the round. Neither does Device, but smoked off, doesn't really get a choice whether he wants to get kills or not. EG given the respect in these post plants, as often is the case when the money is this way. And this save actually makes a lot of sense, right, economically. If you look at the accounts of Astralis, give them a quick audit, you'll see that they'll need to save both of these guns in order to buy fully in the next round. And so it's a hard call to make, but it is unfortunately for them the right call to make. 8 rounds. This T side is done at a bare minimum. They've won the half, but they are not satisfied with that. Never quit while you're ahead. Just get further ahead. Simple.
I'm wondering if we're going to keep seeing this attempt at the banana peak. He's got the AWP again as Device. He's going for it. Let's see, can he make it happen? Device swinging in, looking good on the lineup. Oh, he'd smoked, and Magisk is actually the man to steal the glory with a different scoped gun. Magisk is in with another double, causing trouble in top mid before it's traded by Obo. Still, this is a good start for Astralis. One of the better starts we've seen them have in recent times. They're in a 4-on-3. Surely nothing could go wrong from here on out.
The infamous last words right before it all went very wrong. Device solo B, but he's got such a long line, he can afford to do this. And poor Cirque has to give Obo his AWP again. I feel like we keep seeing that. Obo getting tagged up. Yeah, it's the right call. Obo definitely capable with his weapon too. But can he put it to good use against Astralis? Watching the pit. They at least avoid the AWP by going A, but they don't avoid this stack. 3 out of 4 members here. And it's about to become all too clear to Astralis.
Yeah, this crossfire between Dupree and Glaive is lethal as well. Like, it's very, very hard to navigate this. If you're unfortunate enough to be EG here, they smoke off the site player. This gives them timing where they can deal. No one's looking at Dupree. Finally, Stan's going to trade it. And is good for the double, but still back in the site is Glaive, who's just playing for time. Stan's going back. I was going to say, there's 15 seconds, mate. You've got to commit to this site play. Doesn't want. He wants to try and flush out Glaive first, so this smoke fade is a necessity. And there's the kill, but the trade's in for Device. Quick on the re-peek from the short side. Astralis, they'll claim a third. And with that, looking to go on to do even greater things. Now, they didn't save that AWP, so that's got to be reinvested into. That's a little bit costly, and right now you want to pinch every penny if you are Astralis.
Yeah, man, Stan almost had that read there. He almost had the last couple of kills. If he went back to mid again, he could have killed Device getting set up. But instead, he takes Glaive, and it's an instant trade to save the day for the Danes up to 3. Not exactly in safekeeping right now, but comeback's got to start somewhere, and why not here? When you talk about money for Astralis pinching pennies, while EG are in a similar boat. Should be guns dropped over. This should be fine for now, but moving forward, they need to win this round, or Astralis will definitely have that opportunity to clean it up, get 7-8, which, you know, again, isn't pretty, isn't perfect, isn't what you want, but given the current situation, you would die to, you know, score up the half and make things equal. Breezy's got a Glock, so I hope Tarek gives him his Deagle, because that did look like the opening play. But instead they just swap the AK back. Even so, Glaive on the AWP now, taking it from spawn. Quick taps for Breezy, takes Device out of the round in ult. And Dupree getting very tagged up on the retreat. Glaive is AWPing B. I imagine this was spawn-based. And finally, the first time that Cirque's tried to fight the AWPer back at Banana, it's not Device there. That has devastating consequence. And now 5-on-3 for EG. They can almost not lose this round. Like, you group B, and as long as you do it before Astralis stack, you're going to be so favored. Magis is already considering moving over, but this isn't a commitment for EG. They still have 2 in ult middle. They're drawing Astralis over into the B bomb site, and then they're going to go back. Look at this bait.
Yeah, so much utility. And Obo committing. He goes down, and now Astralis are thinking, like, yeah, we did it. But now the penny drops. Oh, God, there's no one else. They start to go back to A, but the A site is already in the hands of EG. And Astralis, this might end up being a save, and that is like a horrible call to make. You were mentioning how they really want this 7-round CT side. And they might just have to, you know, relinquish this round, not even attempt it. And that will be the decision, keeping 3 alive.
Honestly, you got to give like so many props to Stan, just in general, not just in this game, but just in general, man. The way
just
that he
overall,
the way that he reads this game, the way that he manipulates his opponents with a call like that, he just knows what Astralis are going to do before they know what they're going to do. He knew that a couple of volleys into B would have caused a full rotate. Zip didn't know he was already out, hence the jiggle. Stan was wider on the angle. Zip never saw him. But yeah, like, that's just a perfect read. You know Astralis is scared of a B execute because that is the quote-unquote safest play you can make. right? Just through one choke point, trade your kills. And so Astralis try and read into that. They try and stack the bomb site, and that's what undoes them in that round. Now, Sug died to the bomb. I didn't see where, but he would have lost his AWP, and there's no money for it. So that's a bit awkward for EG, considering Astralis did save an AWP of their own. But yeah, I just love that call to when you get a 5-on-3, like, it really shows how good your in-game leading is when you can take it that cleanly and sell a fake that well against a team like Astralis.
Yeah, the force buy is back in. Astralis don't want to let go in this half. So they've put it all on the line right here, right now. Utility getting dumped down banana. Oboe smokes it and looks like he wants to go through. Flashes go over the half wall, so Astralis have actually left top banana. They've given up this map control. Oboe's taken it away. They're 3 strong in this B bomb site, and EG have forced a lot of repositions out of this Astralis CT setup. Now, if they go back to A, the timing just couldn't be better, and you can already see that bomb alongside Stanislaw as well in the bottom of mid, moving back in towards the A side of the map. Is it going to be another great bit of misdirection? Well, already we've got a third man rotated back to A for Astralis.
Yeah, EG have this mid control. It's something Astralis haven't really contested too much. Dupree backing out. Oh, is he going to rotate? Is he just going to arch instead? He's actually moving through Sporty. Doubts himself. He repositions, but by that point, it's already too late. He's got to spam the smoke. It's up to Device dropping the bomb that goes in first. And now they're committed. Now they're entrenched. Oh, Device, he unscoped and Tarek just swings in. I don't know how that has happened, but EG have snuck their way into the bomb site. Did Device mean to shoot? Did he mean to flick away? I don't know. But he doesn't shoot. And he flicks away after not shooting. It's like bad to worst, right? It's both worst case scenarios at the same time. And EG, it's another round for them. That's 10.5. This is an incredible T side. And they've done it from just avoiding that B bomb site, right? Like, how many times have EG even shown an interest in B executes? They're never there early banana. They're never getting crippled by the Astralis utility that we know is unmatched. Sometimes there'll be one man moving up late, like Oboe, right? Smoking the molly, getting that top B control. But by and large, EG are just executing into A, apps dropping into pit, coming up short, and just finding different ways to execute that A site. Forcing Astralis' hand, forcing their saves. There's been nothing to rely on here if you're Astralis. I'd love to maybe see an aggressive round, right? Like, it's very hard to justify calling it at this point when you're not confident. When EG are playing calculated, but taking some mid control, fighting an alt mid.
I think just the problem with that though is like you look at the history of whenever Astralis have tried to go aggressive, and more often than not, it feels like it's lent against them, right? We had that one round where Device picked Cirque down banana, and that was like the last time where an aggro peak actually really found anything. Magisk actually got that double kill as well. So there's been 2 rounds where you've given it a go, but in the others, where you had Glaive peak banana that time, he died. You had Device peeking the apartments, he dies, and Dupree, who was apps with him, was tagged down low. So whenever this aggression has come through, it's been very like mixed bag. Astralis are hoping they can outread and outrotate EG, and that's not happening. So, you know, I understand the hesitancy for wanting to go for it, but I'm inclined to agree with you here, Hugo. It didn't sound like I was agreeing with you. We're on the same team.
That's it's good to know, Harry. Either way, like, yeah, regardless of what your call is, it's not gonna be an easy solution. Like, but getting that mid control, like in a round like this where EG don't have mid, Astralis could have molly bottom stairs, they could have pushed down, they could have taken some space, but I don't blame them for not. Instead, it's a flash into banana, and Glaive doesn't clear the corner. Stan with the kill. Zip follows up with a spray, and it's gonna massacre a man and a half. Stan finished off by Dupree, who's flashed again, and Parisi close peeks him to clean up the round. Oh, goodness me, it is brutality for EG. Cirque planting blue, and it's going to be a 3-on-1 that Magisk can't even really attempt. He's got a kit, sure, but so far away. And you'd rather have the gun for the last round of the half. This half, one-sided as it comes.
I hope Ethan is just watching on from the sidelines, you know, really happy for his teammates that they're finding this success, right? I've only interacted with Ethan a handful of times. We played one round in a show match together.
How'd that go?
It was great for me. Don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's a very nice guy, is Ethan. And so I know that he's going to be feeling like happy that this is the success we're seeing out of EG in their opening game. Now, Astralis, that's no easy feat. And to come into this with Obo in the roster, having only had, you know, a little bit of time to get everything ready with him, back over in Europe as well, like knowing the stress that this guy felt last time he was out here at such a young age, it is great to see. And he's been no slouch in this series either, right? Yeah, slow start to the day, but on a map that EG were dominating anyway. And then we saw him pick it up on Vertigo. Here on Inferno, he's topping the server, yeah.
No, it's awesome. Like, there's never a doubt on his ability. It's like, you know, just such a long break. You worry. And officials are very different to pugs, to prac, to whatever you may. But right now, this is officially an EG game to take and to lose as a result. They can't afford to throw this one away, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Glaive again AWPing, but he bought it himself. He's glass. So, does make some sense. Nice jiggle, denied by Glaive. Post back up on CT, but he gets smoked off. EG entry into B. That's a massive kill for Obo. That's the one man in the site gone. Glaive moving behind the smoke. Cut off, though. His teammate in spawn as well. Device. Full battle util. Sets Glaive up. Going back in through the smoke. Magiska's killed the lurker, but it's still a B play for EG, and they still don't know Glaive is actually out in the site.
Yeah, there's that AWP striking. Even though Glaive gets one, Obo was also unknown on his aggression into the pit. And so now the rotations are coming in for Astralis, still a 2-on-3. We've seen these slip away from Astralis before. Cirque is still alive, and he's causing problems. There's that first tapping the bomb again. We'll look to get it planted, and suddenly what was a 3v2 retake is now left to Magisk all alone. Cirque with the AWP, scoped up on the angle as well. Even though the nade's going to do some damage, it's not the kill that's needed, and Obo just swings on the back of the util. A huge half from EG. They're looking to make a statement. Yeah, this might have gone 3 maps, but God, the third map, what even happened?
The kings of Counter-Strike, juggernauts, and an unstoppable force. That's how you could describe Astralis' blazing hot form in the latter half of 2019. There was almost nothing they weren't able to win. However, the semifinal in Cologne against Team Vitality just wasn't one of those days. But they didn't bow out without a fight. After being demolished on the first map, the Danes showed their true colors on Inferno, and after an intense battle, managed to bring the game into overtime. Now was the time for heroes to rise, and Device was the one to heed the call.
They do have a 3-man stuck on this side. Device just had a really rough game. Flashed, he's going to get that shot, and it has to feel a little bit going out middle of the air. Oh, he's going to be 3 attempts, every single one, from nothing to the AWP ace.
domination right now. Evil Geniuses up 12-3 against Astralis. On what map was that? Inferno? My goodness. They said it couldn't be done. And even if it could be done, not in this fashion, not with this bravado. But here we are. Astralis getting absolutely smashed. Rare to see, Harry, rare to see. But what do you make of it?
I'm loving what we're getting out of EG, right, to get us here. It's a sad state of affairs for Astralis. I think it puts this group in a very weird place as well. But, you know, I do agree. EG smashing Astralis right now.
Smashing.
Breezy set up in Boiler, and alongside him is Oboe. These two fighting side by side, and they might end up falling together like dominoes here. Instead, it's a couple of slices taken out of the apartments. Stan, lone defender of A. The one dude who can make a difference. It's Stanislaw up close, fighting, and deleted through the smoke by Magisk. Tarek has been asked to clutch this now in a 1v3 and dinked by the Glock in pit. You don't fancy his chances.
Stan blocked. I think it was Cirque to his death in apps, right? Like they're obviously double set up. They're pretty committed there. They're hoping to kill whoever faces them. They get one, and then they just like Stan stops running away, and Cirque is just trapped in the corner. And then Stan lives like, oh, insult to injury. But double setups denied. Astralis do get the pistol, and that was a necessity if this was to be of any interest in the second half. They're hunting, but ultimately Tarek's just saving his Kevlar so he can upgrade. It's going to be cheap. Not if he doesn't keep it, though. Look at Glaive creeping, crawling through the back. And just making noise in front of him as well. Oh, Tarek, here they come.
Oh, yeah, they find him. They find him all right. Yeah, you know, it's more like a personal thing. I just don't like those double app setups. And the fact that you're running two of them, so you have 4 players in the apartments, is really, really risky. The reason I don't like them is exactly why Cirque probably doesn't like them. And that's it feels like so often all that ends up happening is you get stuck on each other in these tiny little corridors. You can't move, like you got to fight. And Astralis at least have like a little more room in that situation.
They can pick their fights, right? Yeah.
I think the idea there is like, you know, if they're fighting the balcony players, well, then that's where the Boiler players crunch with the double setup. It's a very cool idea. But unfortunately, you never move away from the body blocking aspect of it.
Yeah, it can go right and it can go very, very wrong. We saw the latter. Force buy for EG, they got the room to do it. Tarek dead early, though, up towards that B bomb site, and Cirque just avoiding getting chased down by the MAC-10 in middle. He's got a second chance at life. Back to the scope. Scout shots and a grenade to follow. Good damage. It's going to make that Scout a one hit now on Glaive, and Device also tagged, so let's see if EG can make anything of this round, but realistically, it should be Astralis's. I mean, look at the short side. They could walk out apps, they could walk up short, and no one's going to be there to stop them. EG would likely be left to save, and that may be what we see once that molly fades.
Yeah, long smoke's in, Moto smoke as well. You're completely cut out of this one. Breezy, no one's looking. Finally, they will, through the smoke.
Reasonable.
He's picked off Device. And now in a 4-on-4. Well, now...
Oh! 2 for 1,
now they give it a go.
Okay.
Through 2 smokes come 2 separate kills and even more damage done.
Kit.
Now they're spurred on. Now they're excited. Breezy with that kit in play. EG... maybe make this round interesting yet. They group up over here at the short side. Astralis have no idea how this one has started to slip away from them. Time ticking off of this bomb. EG eventually have got to pick up the pace. And with Stan already dinked, the apps play slowed right down. There's the kill. And even though he's low, he's still going blow for blow. Glaive down in the pit. 1v2, but they're on the bomb. And Breezy's got a kit. There's Cirque to close it. And Astralis, they were 5-on-4. The A site was near enough empty, especially through the short side, which is where they go. And yet through the smoke, 2 kills come in, and that spurs the retake on.
Yeah.
That's not a round that EG ever should have won.
No, they didn't think it either. They were saving, and then Cirque kills one. We're like, well, hey, we're up. I guess we'd be stupid not to go for it.
They're like, well...
I'm fine. If they're going to give us that, I mean, I guess I'll retake. Yeah, that was not one that EG had prepared for, but hey, you take it.
It's great that, like, it feels like EG aren't even realizing, like, themselves as to how good everything's looking. Like, there was that round back on Vertigo where they push up in, like, the 2v4 without the bomb. They're just playing for damage. Like, and then they go, oh, actually, hang on, we've just steamrolled them. And then they lose the round to time. Well, this time, as they're ready to give up, as they're ready to throw in the towel, they get 2 kills through the smokes and they go, we've done it again, boys. How?
I mean, sure, if they want to give us the round, they can give us the round. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, definitely some luck involved. The scout shots, the double tag from Cirque. He gets 3 in the round. Like, he plays very well, but can't plan for that contingency. And Astralis certainly didn't. That was theirs, man. That was their comeback. That was a pistol 1 for good reason to start the recovery. And EG will immediately put them back in the hospital bed. Oh, buddy. Cirque again, holding a smoke. It's going to fade. Device, he should have this kill, you'd think. But Cirque moving, and yeah, he gets a tag, nothing more. Dupree walks the smoke, dead to Breezy. Obo aggresses it long. There's no smoke down. Magis flicks, and that's a dirty kill. Breezy dead as well. Magisk has had enough. He wants war. He wants an A-site, and that's exactly what he's got.
Heartbreaking little moment as well for Tarek. He was about to go through that moto smoke and then decides against it. Magisk was actually flashed and so never committed around short. Tarek could have gotten into the A bomb site, but his decision to not go for this screams that this was always going to be a save. EG write this one off. So the force buy coming back from Astralis finds them success right away. And in big part, thanks to Magisk, providing that double kill. That also concerns me because, like, Obo had that round, it feels like, lined up on a silver platter with that long push. And that unreal 180 from Magisk to find him. You know, if Obo gets that one kill onto the player he was trying to find, maybe it's an EG round. Instead, we're up to 5 for Astralis, and they're still believing that they can get back into this game. EG, do they want to continue these force buy wars? With Tarek and Stan both on a double eco anyway, I'm assuming so. And here is that reinvestment. Not ready to give Astralis any freebies yet.
Force wars, everyone's favorite time of the day. But no longer really forcing. Astralis are maxed out with their weaponry. Cirque scout pretty deadly, crosses mid safely. This isn't a haiku. This is just round number 19. Tarek always going for it as well through the smoke. Eats a grenade on the approach, but Glaive is going to move up and take this space as well. Now, they don't know he's logs. That could be something. But Molly comes down and they retreat out of B anyway. Tarek just jump spotting. Can still get caught here, definitely. Oh, he's taking very risky maneuvers, and Glaive...
Yeah, Tarek's dead.
Oh,
like,
no. Liar.
How's he managed to get out of there?
Missed shots from Glaive more than anything. Tarek, that's very important. He was solo B. If he dies, that's probably the round.
He's just so slimy, man. You can't find him.
Can't grab him.
Can't grab him. He's all...
greased up deaf guy.
Yeah.
Can't catch me. Ooh, ah.
And that there would be Tarek. Oh, EG taking a bit of a gamble. And when you gamble, you put in the capital on the line. They send 4 over towards B, and they leave just Breezy here.
Instead of double eco, it's double force with a save.
Breezy, dead. A-site belongs to Astralis,
right,
and EG is saving.
Yeah, skip the round. Let's just go next. Come on, it's done. Yeah, 40 seconds.
You sound like my MM team. It's lose fast,
yeah,
go next.
Go next. GG, it's done. 6 rounds, we get it. No, Astralis aren't hunting. No, they haven't got money. Just skip the round. Hello? But no, all in good time. 6-13. And no hunting. Nothing significant. Device is looking, but he's not going to be full sending into B. Or at least he shouldn't. I mean, if anything, that's arming your opponents, right? It's giving them an AK. They don't have anything better than a Galil. Device enticed by the thought of blood. But blood banks are full, mate.
Well, that was very cool. And now Astralis are on to 6.
Yeah, we knew that.
You at least saved those 4 guns. So you're given like a blank slate to try that force buy again. With the exception of Breezy. Not getting worried yet. But let's give it like 3 more rounds, and then we'll check back in with where the old worryometer's at.
Worryometer. Yeah, okay, we can do.
Official Mario toy.
Yeah.
Wario.
Nice. Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah, like Wario.
Pretty weak.
Waluigi.
Different guy entirely, in fact. Man, the guy's got long legs. You ever seen him? Wario, however, very short legs.
Very stout.
Stubby.
Yeah. Yeah, McStubbins, I think, was the original name for his character.
It wasn't Scottish, though, so...
Wait, what? I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Look at this. Dupree flashed off middle. Nothing comes of it yet. Still, everyone's alive. They're all looking for openers, and no one wants to be the first man to die. Oh, Magisk and Device through that smoke do the damage to Stan, and now he's leading from beyond the grave. They're going to have to ring him up on a Waluigi board. Here he is.
Not again.
Now and out for the count.
Oh, dear.
And Astralis go back into middle.
Ghostly silence here. Oh, Zerg breaks it with a shot, and he breaks Magisk with the same. Device up short. This is 15 seconds on the clock. They've got to go, and they've got to get all the kills because Zerg's tagging them up.
Oh,
Obo with
no.
a frag. They don't know about Breezy.
Oh, no.
Obo's done it. Breezy swings, and the bomb was already loose. It was already out of the round. Astralis, done. Dusted. Get him out. EG fine 14. And the Worryometer's in the bin.
Yeah, it is.
Eco win comes in.
It is, man. It's gone. It's out there. EG. They upset us all. But mostly Astralis. Those saved weapons. Well, boy, do they show up in this round here.
Yeah, Zerg Scout has had so much value in the CT side. Like, to think he's not even once had the money for the orb. He's just been running Scout. And he's doing so much, like tagging up every player as they come up short and softening them for his team, getting collaterals, getting opening kills. Like, he's been full of them and he's not had the orb. Great value out of such a cheap gun. And now armed far more dangerously with an AUG as well, but just getting spammed.
Oof.
A couple more bullets would send him to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. No one wants to go there.
No.
Magisk, he's still alive for now. Banana control taken, and Astralis haven't bothered to go anywhere else on the map in this round, so this is screaming B play. Real loud. Tarek is flashed in ahead of time. Oh, now needs support, and Obo's there to give something up. It will be 2 kills taken by Astralis. Stan, still inside of B, is able to deny this B play for the time being, but he gives them a little freebie. Oh, no. And with that, the round belongs to Astralis. The remaining 2 are both saving. Maybe if they know how low Magisk is there, they give this a go, right? He's 7 HP. Imagine, Hugo.
Imagine all the people giving that a retake. But yeah, no, it's not going to happen. That was unfortunate as well for Stan, right? He drops the molly, holds onto it for a few seconds, realizes they're not rushing, still drops it, jiggles on the corner, and Zip just finds a little bit of a shoulder to shoot. That's all he needs to find a 7th round for Astralis. Yeah, and after Tarek got flashed in, he could have bailed, but his teammate was swinging. I think it was Obo to come and help out at the corner. So Tarek's tucked behind sandbags. Obo swings in for another kill. They both get traded. And that really, you feel like, well, what would you rather there? Would you rather a 5-on-4 or a 3-on-3? Probably the 5-on-4. Probably just Tarek bailing, but the call was already made. They're already committed to, well, taking all the fights.
Yeah, it's weird. EG, like, it feels like they kind of can't catch a break in the sense that they can't string rounds together. Like, they keep getting these victories that end up being nothing more than a one and done.
Not good for the money, is it?
No, and that's the thing. Like, they can't afford to play it like this in a sense, right? Like, yeah, exactly. Like, you can go, like, for every 1 round you get, Astralis, get 2 or whatever, and you'll still finish this game fine. But you don't want to let Astralis keep getting these little streaks together because, 1 streak becomes 2 streaks, and 2 streaks very, very quickly becomes 3, and then suddenly you're in overtime, and you're pulling your hair out as to how this game slipped away from you.
Yeah, enough streaks, and you got naked Danes all over the pitch. That's not what you want. So, EG, can they close it with another cobbled by? I say that it could be worse, right? The save at least provides some sustenance. So 4 rifles and an SMG, but no AWP. Device does have his. Back to Banana. Quick smoke dropped. Device gets out of there unharmed. He takes a blind shot. So they know the AWP is in play. There's no question about it. It rang out very loud. Obo trying to avoid wall bangs. Not playing near the window. But instead by the wall.
Is it just an apps drop?
4 here.
Oh, this double short setup as well. Very, very vulnerable to an apps drop. That's why Breezy's role is so important that he keeps an eye on this. Wow. And oh my, more than an eye will he keep on it. He has absolutely annihilated Astralis on the push through the apartments. Breezy, all he needed was to keep them covered. And yeah, he lays down some covering fire, all right. Apartments, mate, it's closed.
Where's the flash? Was there one? There was a player in mid lining up the util. They threw the moto smoke, but I didn't see any flashbang. And even if they did throw it, didn't catch Breezy. He's got the perfect pause for it. And yeah, laughing all the way to the bank. Tarek Zeus having some fun. And how couldn't you? It's 15-7. And it's a tech timeout.
But we love these, so don't worry. You got any fun stories to share in this little tech pause?
Do you?
No, that's why I'm asking you for a change.
Well, you're the story man, Harry.
All right, man. Here's one.
Okay.
Right. It's.
Where are you going with this?
So, like, imagine this, right?
Imagine. Okay. Yeah. My eyes are closed. Everyone close your eyes.
Everyone close those eyes, guys.
Deep breath.
And take a deep breath. And then when you've done that, refocus your attention back onto the game. Because I'm seeing unpause being written in chat.
Oh, wait. We don't even get a story?
We don't. The bedtime stories will commence at some point. But right now, we're trying to put Astralis to bed. Because it's way past their bedtime. Yeah. And EG...
It's still the afternoon back in America. They're just, getting up. They're just waking up.
Yeah, man. Sure. Because they're definitely there.
Yeah. The 150 ping king of evil geniuses.
Before anyone takes it seriously, EG, not in America. No. Yeah, I know, Hugo, but some people don't know things.
No, I'm not flaming you. Don't worry.
Look at this. Fast in the banana. Very, very fast. Look at these bananas grow. In they go, and now back out of banana.
How quick can you peel it?
How fast is too fast when we're talking the big yellows? Bananas. Look at this. Astralis into the apartments. But not for Glaive, because he's at the fruit place. I feel like I said banana too much.
So say it again.
So he's going to go and rejoin his team in the apartments. But oh boy, big Cirque holding on. with his AWP inside of the site. Breezy up on the balcony as well. And it's the same attempt. Into Breezy they go. This time with Zerg to help him out. They're holding for the short peek, and Zerg's going to nail the shot. They try the same thing again, and the outcome is nigh on identical. Just one man stands between EG and this victory, and there it is, locked in by the AWP of Zerg. EG, a statement piece to open up Group D, and one hell of a debut from Obo as well. What a showing. And if this is where EG are at now, what does this mean for the group?